Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This time with a rather special-ish video, I guess, and a new camera angle, hence camera tools. Now I've installed the camera tools mod now, and I have used it in my last video to medium success, I think. So for those who watch all of my videos, these scenes are really familiar to you. So you guys probably can remember the Mark 1 SSTO video, music video to be exact, which will be also linked somewhere here in the description or at the end of the video, and of course somewhere in the top right corner. Yeah, either right now or earlier. Anyway, so here we are to the more commentary, like the version with the commentary, because I like to do some versions with commentary and some without commentary. And despite having already done multiple, like I think 2 or 3 videos with commentary that have a music video as well, this one is a little bit special, because in the commentary version we're not just going over the exact one-to-one footage that we had in the music video, but no, we will you guys will see more footage in terms of more quality content. No, more me fiddling around here, for example, as you can see here, all the UI and so on and so forth, because I try to keep the UI visibility as low as possible on the music video. Well, not as low as possible, but just lower than you in a normal video. And that's the first point. And the second point is we will extend and continue more or less later on in the video from where we have stopped on the music video, because for those who don't know, spoiler alert here, the music video ends in orbit, and we will be bringing this craft back today in the commentated version. And before that, I would like to ask you guys not to look at the screen for a second, because this crash did not happen. That's just something you are imagining. That's just fake news. Oh god, I will try not to get political. No, not I will try, I just won't get political whatsoever. And here again, a pretty long loading screen, which is a little bit weird, even though I thought I would I cut every loading screen out. Anyways, so right now, before taking off, or now during the takeoff time period, I think, yeah, I'd like to focus your attention on the landing gear. Just have a look at the landing gear and just, yeah, that's more or less it. Just have a look at it and realize and remember everything is good except me again losing balance with the landing gear. And I think I can already say that as a disclaimer, this craft is not that awesome. So it's a contraption. I just slapped it together pretty fast without really paying too much attention to everything, because it is working. So again, spoiler, it is an SSTO, so we will get into orbit in that thing without really any problems whatsoever. And yes, what was the topic, or what was the point I was trying to make there? I don't know. I forgot what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, the landing gear. The landing gear is pretty normal. Yeah, that's just to remember. Okay, I think I really stated now the obvious. But anyways, and as you saw in this takeoff sequence, which was going on for entire 4 minutes, I was really not paying attention too much to the to my controls. I was playing around with the camera, but this is not so important for at the moment, at least for us here. Yeah, anyways, so here we are. We can see the craft flying magnificently towards the reflection of the sun and on the water. A beautiful sight shot here, which I think would make actually sense to be my thumbnail, because I haven't designed a thumbnail for this video at the time of the audio recording. The audio recording is, I think, 2 days was it the day? No, it is actually 3 days after I recorded the main flight of this craft, so the ascent profile, and yesterday I recorded the later part of the video. Let's call it that way. I think that's reasonable. And at the moment I don't really have a lot to talk about, because we're just looking into the sky thanks to those camera controls. And there we go. I think why not, let's quickly touch up on the flight profile. Why not, let's try making this video a little bit more educational than just me bobbling around about pretty nonsense there. So we are flying with full throttle with the Rapier engaged, obviously. Let's state the obvious, Mr. Obvious. And we will now continue to accelerate in this, I think it was around 15 to 20 degree angle, until we're about 13 kilometers up. Okay, now it's actually just a bit like a 13 degree angle at the moment. So we will now accelerate at this 13 degree angle round about until we hit, I think, either 1,200 meters per second or an altitude of 20-ish kilometers, not 30, 20. And then we will either flatten out, and like when we hit 20, then we will flat out. And if we were to hit the speed limit, which we will probably, we'll pitch up harder in order to pop out of the atmosphere and use our closed cycle mode. Yeah. And at the moment it's actually looking pretty good in terms of having both criteria marked perfectly. So we are here now at just like 1,400 meters per second, and approaching, well, not yet, but soon we'll approach 20,000 meters or 20 kilometers. Now we get with 1,500-ish meters per second, we get re-entry heating of overheating warnings on our front cones. I think front cone and the wing or so, I'm not sure there. And now at 20 kilometers we start pitching up, and a good speed like 1,400 meters per second. We have now this time to pitch up, which is good. Now we're losing speed, however we are converting our horizontal speed, which we can see in the middle top right-ish panel. What is the third from the top? The third one is horizontal speed, and the second one is horizontal speed and vertical speed, and we're trying to convert the horizontal speed into vertical speed. Okay, and now we are again starting to accelerate thanks to the closed cycle mode, where we're using up a bunch of oxidizer, but we have plenty, so this is looking pretty good. Yeah, I think I don't really have to say anything else, because from now on it's just a regular ascent profile, except the fact that we have hit now an apoapsis of 70, and now we're just gonna coast until we hit that, until we hit said altitude, so until we are in space. I think I now repeated myself a little bit too often, again playing around with the camera tool, wasting time. So I think let's fly by. Let's actually tap onto something just generally, not just generally channel related, but not video related in that sense. Which is I have hit now a funny subscriber number of 66 subscribers, which is funny. And yeah, I kind of want to, I haven't really done anything subscriber special or something like that, and I don't plan on doing something like that until we hit really bigger goals, probably 100, but whatever. But still, I'd like to address everybody here, and thanks very much for watching my videos. Thanks for supporting me. I mean, I'm always happy to read comments and get thumbs up ratings, and yeah, just general reviews. I'm always happy, and of course subscribers. Oh, that's pretty clear. Yeah, that's just, I just wanted to say something like that at least once in a while. I mean, the channel has been going on there for 6 months, so it's actually now half a year surprisingly, even though I still have the feeling we just started, even though they are already over 60, I think already 70 videos out there, which is, I think, a decent amount of content there. So yeah, if you're new and are still watching my video 10 minutes in, go check other videos out. They are a bunch of really good ones. There are a few that are not too good in my opinion, and many more coming. And I have actually a really nice idea for a video, which will take a while until I will make it, but I have a really nice plan for a video, and I really hope you will like that video in particular and all the other following videos after this. But now back to the screen, I think. So we will start now our deceleration, aka retrograde burn, aka landing burn. No, that's not landing burn. Yeah, just we're gonna slow down, just like I told you in the how to land an SSTO, or I think we could also extend this on how to land a space plane at the KSP, of course that is. And just to recap that without linking the entire video now here at the top right, when you're about above the desert, which we are at the moment, you have to slow down, of course, burn retrograde, to lower the kind of the intersect between the surface of Kerbin and your trajectory, which is usually blue, like now as well, somewhere between the shore of the KSP, which is this light green peninsula, and the island runway, which is I think the two islands, or yeah, approximately the two islands off to the right side. Yeah, and that's more or less where you should be aiming towards. That's a good thing, because when you enter the atmosphere, you will slow down. However, you will also produce lift, which will further carry you along the way, and the drag will of course slow you down, so you're not gonna hit there anyways. But that's just a approximate kind of thing where you could landmark where you could aim to hit there, and that usually will bring you pretty close to the KSP. Okay, good. So that we have cleared that topic as well, which is pretty nice, I think. We can now focus back onto the screen, where I'm just playing around with camera tools, which is pretty funny mod, but as you obviously can see, I still haven't really I haven't figured it out whatsoever. I'm just typing the random keys, and you just see me struggling there. And now after the entire editing process, because I've already edited and cut the things together to just do a nice commentary, and I think I should have actually cut out more of me fiddling around with that bloody mod. It's just not beautiful in my opinion. It's just me struggling with something new and trying to figure out how that thing works. Yeah. And slowly but surely the video is starting to get closer to an end. We still have 2 minutes. We're still 2 minutes out. And I'm starting to worry when the transition will be, because I remember having a cut forwards to our landing scene, because that will be the next interesting part, I think. And yeah, that will be the most interesting part. And also, if you guys remember what I said at the very beginning with the takeoff procedure, there was something I mentioned there. Now the question to you guys. Oh, there we go. Now we have the transition. It's the landing gear. Okay, I wanted to ask whether you can remember it. But now, if you have a look at the landing gear, I mean, just have a look at that. Not at my stupid decision to crash into the ground. Nobody saw that. I mean, just have a look at the bloody landing gear. It is so offset. Really, it is offset by a bloody lot. And if you remember, during takeoff, the landing gear was still perfectly a-okay. So what happened there? And I did not stand up and I didn't do anything with the craft file. Neither did I do anything with the game file. I just did nothing except one small thing called the live stream in between, and that's literally it. Now retracting the landing gear again, and again lowering down the landing gear. Now it's just weird. Just have a look at that. How possibly can we land a craft like this? There would be two options. First of all, we're going to go into the sea and try landing there, or the second option, the one I went with, is just whatever, who cares, we might as well try landing that thing here on the runway. However, since we have not a lot of wings, we couldn't stall enough in order to slow ourselves down enough, and thus the entire ship or craft blew up. However, our brave Kerbal here, as you can see, survived the journey, and that's the most important thing. Don't you guys agree? So yeah, even though this video should not be taken, neither the previous one should not be taken as a guide for Mark 1 SSTOs, there should be a new video or guide coming up sometime in the future. But for now, thanks very much for watching, and until next time, Spaceship signing out.